Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just the two supports wrapping around onto Miracle. He's stealing the multi-shot. I feel like this is going to be somewhat underwhelming. Oh, look at the damage out from the Rubik. Miracle, what does he do here? Well, he just runs away. Easy peasy. I said, oh, he got coming. No, Iron Man did with the stun. The silence as well. Saved. Embarrassing play there as he pops the run over, gets absolutely nothing for it, and then swiftly murdered for his efforts immediately afterwards. NIGMA with the swift response. I don't know what that play was from VP Prodigy, man. That was,
you know what's funny? You hyped that up so much, and then Miracle just like casually walked away from all of it. Oh man, that's gotta feel really bad. And this goes back to the other point you made, like they just don't have any kill potential on the side of VP Prodigy. Which of these duos combined together can actually make plays happen on the map? Maybe the Bloodseeker and the Rubik, but this Bloodseeker, he feels very under leveled. He's only level 7. He's
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For mind control here. So it's a pretty cool play. They made the arena, and then mind control thought that RMN was gonna swap the PL, and he was stunning on top of where the Venge was, but RMN went for the stun instead here. So if he actually did play the arena from mind control, that would have been some next level play. Mind control thought that, and they probably would have got RMN was gonna swap the PL, and he was stunning on top of where the Venge was, but RMN went for the stun instead. Same page. So if he actually did play the arena from mind control, that would have been some next level play. Mind control thought that, and they probably would have got RMN was gonna swap the PL, and
Echo Saber, oh, I guess they want the blink on Magnus. Maybe you need to wait for that. That's kind of your team fight potential there.
It's quite concerning.
It's awkward.
Yeah, it's quite concerning that they're actually getting out-farmed by this Jaw Ranger, and you can see the mine is actually coming into effect.
Oh, and look at this. Iron Man's going to come on with, and then the multi shot onto the Ancient camp as well. His big Ancient stack's going to start falling down right now for Miracle. So more cash in the bank.
Straight. Vladimir's on the bench for Spirit as well. They're gonna have so many auras available on the side of NIGMA.
Yeah, they're gonna have a huge amount. Meanwhile, it looks like this is his blink coming out. Something going on the courier, and it is indeed a blink dagger. So that's a big timing for NIGMA. Meanwhile, Magnus, he's getting there as well. A little bit quicker, of course, because
look at the Miracle. It's the next item we bought here. This must be the greediest Jaw Ranger build I have seen.
Miracle, second item, Boots of Travels. Wow, I haven't seen that before. That's hella greedy, but I mean, you know, I guess it works, you know, map potential, pushing potential, and later on in the game when she hits level 25, the 30% cooldown reduction, really nice with the BOTs, just gives you permanent map presence pretty much, so I can see it, but pretty crazy nonetheless.
I do expect VP Prodigy to make some kind of plays happen right now though, because they did go for that Diffusal Blade first, and generally when you do this build, you are looking to fight right away.
Scanning.
And try to build some kind of momentum through this item. So here we have a smoke. I think this is going to be the first play. Yeah, she's going to be VP Prodigy's first
blink dagger reveal. He's got a haste as well, so it's going to be quite easy for him to find initiation here, but Iron Man's going to pop the smoke early. They know what's going on here. Upload Kid feels a little bit scared, and they're actually backing away here, Virtus Pro Prodigy. They're not forcing the issue at all. Upload Kid still sticking on the front lines. Iron Man actually goes for the swap into the silence. Sweetheart jumps on forwards here. Up he comes down, only lands onto the left. Can they bring him down? Nice move for us. Unfortunately, he gets blocked out by the arena, and now he's left up being beaten down. My control still alive throughout all of this. They're going to get GPK. Surely the left track should die. Fable will finish the job. GPK will lose his life. My control goes down as well. Meanwhile, we looking for something here, but the skewer flies a miss, and well, that's gonna be it really. A disappointing fight from VP Project. They lose both their Phantom Lancer and their Magnus. Not going to plan whatsoever.
yeah, their team fight capabilities is just not as strong as NIGMA's is at this point. You gotta consider fighting into the Earth Splitter. You get, there's also the saves with the swaps, and the Mars arena is just way too much, especially when you fight in that little river area.
Radiant
You don't have a whole lot
scanning.
of space to maneuver around if you're a BP prodigy. They're gonna try to rush. I'm not so sure this is actually a good idea because 9 is gonna be out of sync.
Aramet as well in some trouble. That's going to be 2 dead, 1 on each side. Meanwhile, NIGMA goes to sleep. Nice sleep. The Phoenix mid dive. Miracle the Caesar sitting duck and takes it down. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker still in a bit of trouble. Nevertheless, wants to back himself out as well. Silence comes on down, holding back NIGMA. Mind Control still going for it, but that's not going to happen.
Have to kick back alive. He really still wants to fight because there's no way that he's gonna be able to out farm or farm his way back into this game. I think NIGMA's heroes are eventually gonna outscale him, especially with this super farmed Leshrac at this point in the game.
Yeah, this Lesh is the threat in this game. The Drow's doing a lot, Miracle's doing a lot, but he's mostly farming. He's mostly absorbing creeps. It's the Leshrac who's gonna be doing the heavy lifting in the team fights. And
it kind of makes sense why
VP Prodigy though. We haven't really talked about their game plan much.
I mean, they have to fight. They actually just can't farm their way back into this game. It just doesn't. I don't think it's gonna happen. And NIGMA are just gonna keep on finding picks if VP Prodigy actually split up on the map. I think NIGMA have the best like 2-3 hero smoke combos from both teams.
Let's go in with this one. 3 men inside the arena. 2 men to follow up as well. From the side, stolen arena comes down though. It's actually Lee who ends up losing his life. And then he's in some trouble as well, surrounded by Atlantic. And meanwhile, the RP on the backline. GPK trying to track away, but no. Interrupted by the Yules from Mind Control. Beautifully timed. In comes save, coming on overhead. Now Sunray's going to come out. Meanwhile,
Radiant's
Silence, well,
courier
that's not
has
going to
been
do a
killed.
whole lot here as Miracle turns around with a multi-shot just to hold back the side of VP Prodigy. They do get the win in this little fight, and finally they can look to take it down this tier 1 in the middle lane, but at 19 minutes, it is still a very slow tower. But still, get it, they should. They're really backing out here. I feel like they need this tower, but it's actually the Bloodseeker's in some trouble right now. Mind Control on the front line doesn't really have much mana left, but it doesn't matter. They get a kill with the DM all the same. Lil dies as well, and that's going to be, well, no tower for you, VP Prodigy. This tower is going to survive into the 20th minute of the game, which is just ridiculous.
That was a really good engagement from VP Prodigy. I think Weehaw was a little too eager there, or trigger happy. He just blinked blindly into 4 heroes, died, and I thought VP Prodigy were going to be able to run them down. Almost got a really good score on Miracle, but that Yules came in so clutch, actually not making Miracle out of position.
Yeah.
And then they were able to just reset, come back in
Dire are
with
scanning.
their resources and fight off VP Prodigy from the
GPK
start.
though with the skewer back DH. This is a freebie. This is a freebie.
Oh yeah.
Someone wasn't watching the respawn timers, I think.
Oh, he actually managed to TP out there. He was getting gone on by the Phantom
Dire's
Lancer.
middle tower
I think
is
this is
under
going to be
attack.
it, the tier 1 tower. Finally, 20 minutes.
Finally.
They're going to be able to get it.
I'll take that.
Yay!
Dire's middle
Congratulations,
tower
round
has
of applause for
fallen.
VP Prodigy as they do finally bring it down, and now they can start doing some proper smokes, finding some proper aggression.
Yeah, quite.
Hopefully, although they probably want to wait for their ultimates first, but only 20 seconds left on the RP, so I really want to see VP Prodigy now turning it up a bit and trying to put the smack down onto NIGMA.
Yeah, they would like to. Phantom Lancer is getting quite close
Radiant
to that
are
mantle.
scanning.
Not the amount of network that he was hoping for in this game, but what can you do? You just got way too pressured by the other heroes on the side of NIGMA in this game. And they're going to be smoking up on NIGMA instead. They know that VP Prodigy just spent a lot to take this mid tower.
DM's gonna be the target. Oh, Arena just catches him out again here, but this is the death of DM. Nice little pick up there from Wee. He's really landing these arenas like just on the edge every time, but you know what? If it hits, it hits. And now, yeah, one thing is on their minds, and it is the big scaly boy. I'll lead their way into this Roche pit, and VP Prodigy kind of need to do something about this. Let's see what the plan is. They do have buyback on the Bloodseeker, but it's going to go down so quickly with the Venge here. Yeah, they're going for
big
it.
RP.
GPK
Possibly.
has the blink. It could be. There's 2 heroes which they could really use inside the pit right now. The Illusion is going to give things away. Oh, what's that? That's good. Active save, but it doesn't matter. The RP comes through along with the supernova as well. Oh my goodness, too much damage. It's locked arm and we straight off the bat. And Miracle's going to go the same way as well. It didn't matter that the but Phoenix got caught out there by the split earth, which is just downright unfortunate. They still get off the RP. GPK gets a huge RP, and with the supernova coming down as well, Epileptic gets able to clean up everybody, and now gets Roshan as well. Aegis in his pocket. Fearless Pro Prodigy. What a fight from there.
Dude, that was absolutely insane. They saw that Phoenix. They were like, oh, we're gonna get this guy. He's gonna die right here because he got stunned.
Dire's
He
middle
messed
tower
up, and here
is under
here
attack.
comes the big heroes. And then the blood right on top of that. Oh, I think this was a big game changer right here. The Phantom
Dire's
Lancer
top tower is
got his
under
Manta,
attack.
got an Aegis now. And NIGMA, this is what they were playing for this entire game. They wanted that 20-minute smoke into a Roshan play, and it's completely ruined them. They're not gonna have any big objectives to play around anymore. They're gonna have to wait for VP Prodigy to make some kind of a mistake.
Dire's
And
top
NIGMA
tower
to be
is under
ready
attack.
to punish that. Because without the Aegis, I don't think Miracle feels very confident.
Leshrac, he's still going to be a factor. He's got himself a decent amount of farm. Going in for the Shivas next, which again is just going to make him so annoying to deal with in these fights. He really is just trying to be an anti-PL machine. That's his ambition in this game.
But
Dire's
his 9 is
top
also,
tower
he's
is
a
under
big
attack.
menace knight. At
Radiant's
BKB,
bottom
they're not
tower
going to be
is
able to
under
stun him
attack.
up anymore. So whoever he blinks onto and RPs, I think is going to pretty much die from all those right clicks. I mean, the Venge swap is the only thing that he has to consider at this point in the game.
Yeah, that's the only threat, really. Feeling a little bit under pressure right now. The Leshrac becomes, you know, with Aegis and PL as well, you know, the Leshrac just becomes a non-factor, I feel, because his one job is to get on top of this PL and kill off his illusions and be annoying
Radiant's
and control him
bottom
up and reveal the
tower is
real
under
PL,
attack.
but with the Aegis, he doesn't care, and he's going to drain your mana in his first life, so even if you do kill him off once,
Dire's top tower
he's going to be
is under
back with
attack.
all his illusions, and you're not going to have any mana, so... I'd like to get more than happy just to throw his body into the Leshrac in the
Here's
next
the
fight, I
smoke.
feel.
They know no TV bottom.
In comes a run.
That
Throw down the arena onto Bloodseeker. He's being healed up by the Phoenix right behind him. Meanwhile, Athletic Kid's gone in pretty deep in the Esper. Does catch him out, but
Dire's
well,
middle
it's
tower
not really
is
doing
under
a whole lot.
attack.
Looks like they're both gonna. Although from the backline, Mind Control, he's just running into everybody right now. Is this really the right place? Supernova comes down. Drown's trying to get it, but no. GPK comes in. RP stops him killing off the egg. Mind Control will still do it, but he's traded his life for it. Meanwhile, it looks like Miracle gets that trouble as well. She gets killed off. Athletic Kid comes into the side to bring down Wee. Wee is the target. Bulwark's not gonna save you now, boys. He
Radiant's
gets killed off. GH. He's gonna put a damage at least as Iron Man goes for a swap here, but it looks like the Venge is gonna lose his life. Epileptic Kid with the double, wants to find a triple. GH a little bit too scary. Mind Control's back in. He's going for this right now. He sees two low heroes and he's getting a ton of damage off. He gets them both. Oh wait, no, Athletic Kid is just docking himself out, and the Rubik is still alive, but gets finished off by GH. Gives his life for this kill, but Epileptic Kid will be finding another hero. It looks like as DM just glides along alongside him and gets the right click, and the last one in, and that is going to be 4 heroes dead. Make it actually 5 heroes dead on the side of NIGMA, as that was a buyback from Mind Control. Crazy play from the Leshrac there, by the way, to TP back into
Dire's
that
middle
one
tower
after he
is under
buys back.
attack.
He does get himself a kill, but yeah, that was costly.
Yeah, they get that Rubik and they get the Magnus there. I think if you didn't buy back and make that play, that would have been like 4 for nothing trade, essentially. Or yeah, it would have actually been 4 for nothing trade. It would have been completely disastrous for NIGMA. I still think it was disastrous. With that guy, he's going to be dead for like 90 seconds.
Attack.
And he's still the hero who needs to be able to deal with the Phantom Lancer. We saw in the last engagement that Leshrac just lost all his mana as soon as the PL went on top of the Lesh, and was not able to do anything or dish out any damage to be able to kill this. On top of that, Epileptic Kid, he still
Radiant's
has that
bottom
Aegis
tower
for
is under
another
attack.
minute. So I think they're going to look to take another engagement in this bottom area of the map.
Iron Man feeling a little bit surrounded right now. He's got a hate for the interruption. That's not a good combo. And meanwhile, they see Wee as well. I don't know why he
Dire's
gets himself
middle
away
tower
here. He could be in some real trouble. GPK comes flying on his side, but yeah, this is Wee most definitely dead. Caught out just on the edge of that blood right. And Wee's going to be the extra little +1 here. Well, it's a pretty big +1 if you ask me.
Oh man, I hate to say it, Nomad. NIGMA played this very surgical game, and then that Roshan fight just threw a huge wrench into their plan. And it's looking quite grim at this point. Once the Phantom Lancer is this powerful and your Leshrac can't actually deal with him any
Radiant's
longer,
top tower is under attack.
it ain't looking too hot for them.
Oh yeah, Epileptic Kid, he's in the driving seat right now, and he has
Dire's
both
middle
hands
tower
at
is under
the
attack.
10 and 2 on the wheel.
Radiant's
Feels
top
very
tower
good.
is under attack.
Age's gone. Still, that's going to be a slight relief for Nigma, but at the same time, this game is very much hard for them. Very, very difficult.
Dire's middle tower has
Drow
fallen.
maybe regretting the Midas boots of travel, you know, could have maybe taken that Roche a little bit quicker without it, but yeah, I don't think that's to blame for this game.
You say that. You say that.
Have you got different ideas?
I don't know. I think they needed to just maybe control the high ground and try to make sure VP Project can actually get to the low ground and contest that Roshan.
Dire's bottom
Or
tower
maybe they
is
just
under
got a little
attack.
bit too baited by that Phoenix getting stunned up. But giving up the Roshan there just completely turned this game around. And that's just the way that NIGMA drafted as well. You need every single Aegis if you're NIGMA in this game. And losing that first Aegis was just the most costly thing possible.
Meanwhile, mind control goes
Yeah,
into
again.
Stompant save. He actually gets lifted up by Lil, so the combo is counted out. Meanwhile, Wee is actually losing his life on the backlines of this fight, but he's on the front. GPK actually pops the BKB. He does have to slip, try to drag mind control and RPs him back towards his team as the Supernova comes down. But Miracle's here, ready to punch it on down here. He tries to get the skewer to interrupt it, but that doesn't really work. But Miracle is pushed out of position all the same, but a nice stomp comes down onto the two of them. DM has to run himself away. GPK, of course, he doesn't have the speed, but that blows the kid. He's in. He's looking for the kills here. He finds himself one, but he's also dropping really low to the Leshrac. They never finished him off, does finally die. Meanwhile, Miracle, they're picking him out of the backlines. DM deals with Iron Man, and they're looking towards Miracle as well, and he will lose his life. That's a full 5-man team wipe again here, VP Prodigy. That was an awkward fight. The egg dies right at the start, but it doesn't even matter. They are
Dire's bottom
so
tower
strong at
is
fighting
under
at this point. The
attack.
VP Prodigy are feeling great.
That was actually the best fight NIGMA was going to get. They had the Elder Titan on top of the Phantom Lancer, they had the Leshrac going off with the Pulse Nova, and they just couldn't bring him down. This Bloodseeker has Vladimir
Dire's
guarding Greaves,
structures
keeping the
are
Phantom Lancer
fortified.
alive. The PL himself
Dire's
also has
bottom
a cloak,
tower is
so
under
he's
attack.
taking much less damage from the Leshrac, and
Dire's
I'm not
bottom
sure if
tower
they're ever going to
has
get a
fallen.
better fight than that. If they couldn't bring the PL down there, he's just going to get stronger. I think next item is going to go for like a Scotty or something, so he has a little bit more HP, maybe even a Satanic, and if he ever gets to Satanic, he's going to be unkillable.
Even more unkillable, yeah.
Even more
No, he did get pretty low in that
Radiant's
last
top
fight.
tower
There was
is
a point
under
where I
attack.
thought he might have overestimated himself, but no, Athletic Kid is playing this game so damn well.
Very calculated. Understands
Yeah.
his limits indeed.
Yeah, playing some hokey cokey team fights where he's in and out, in and out.
Ooh, interesting item from Bloodseeker. Going for a Glimmer Cape now. Much more team or helping the Phantom Lancer maybe. I felt it would have been extremely nice, because then these illusions are going to be very tanky too.
Yeah,
That
true,
aura.
true. You'll usually see a pipe when you're playing into a Lash, but not this game.
Dire are scanning.
No pipes today. So, Nigma, I mean, feeling like it's backs against the wall for them right now. They're trying to hold their base while split pushing as
Dire's
best they
top
can.
tower
Miracle
is
down
under
the bottom,
attack.
just going to push this wave out. But I mean, the top tower has been absolutely
Dire's
melted.
top tower
And
has
that's the last.
fallen.
Oh no, it's not the last outer tower. So they've still got one in the bottom line, but 2 tier 2s down for the side of Nigma now, as the net begins to tighten around them. Next Roche is what we're looking for here, and that's going to be respawning
Exactly.
in 1 minute 50.
Exactly. In VP Prodigy, they know that they are in the driver's seat and just gonna keep on controlling top and mid. 2 lanes is enough for them. They don't really mind the bottom being pushed out. One of the supports will just go there, farm that up if need be, and wait for the
It's a lay down on the weak. Oh, they found him. He does manage to get off that BKB. Is it going to help him survive, though? I'm not too sure. TP is going to be used
bash?
here, and with the
Nice.
BKB, they don't want to
Okay.
drop the RP for it. That's fair enough.
That was a pretty nice way how he TP'd out. Just blocked them out. They couldn't chase him further with that basher.
Just getting into his own wall around the other side of it. Very annoying.
So smoke back up to top. They feel like
Dire's
NIGMA will
middle
try to
tower
get
is
out of
under
containment,
attack.
running top.
Oh,
Oh, Miracle, he's the one getting
mark
hunted.
without silence. The Abyssal Blade is there from RPG, but he doesn't want to use it. He's actually going to go back
Radiant's
and look for the
bottom
bench instead and
tower
get
is
the
under
easy kill.
attack.
And Benj being down is a pretty big deal for NIGMA. Oh, he actually comes down onto the high ground here. GPK, he's going in deep and he fishes out the right target. Miracle dragged out of position. Can they finish the job? Supernova in the backline right in front of Wii, but meanwhile, Mill Control and GH are getting run down. They're
Dire's top tower is
Supernova
under
comes
attack.
crashing down.
Radiant
VPP
structures are
with the
fortified.
big PP plays as they take down all 5 of NIGMA, and now they're up onto the
Dire's
high ground,
middle
pushing
tower
at the
is
base.
under attack.
Roshan spawning soon, but they don't
Dire's
care. They want to take some
structures are
buildings, and there's
fortified.
only one buyback for NIGMA right now, so the chance of defending this one is very low. It's going to be at least a lane of barracks, probably 2. Wow, I mean, maybe even
Dire's
game.
middle
What are
tower
they going to do
has
here?
fallen. Dire's middle barracks are
Every
under
time we're getting
attack.
the racks here, right? There's
Dire's
5 heroes,
middle
no one has
barracks
popped the
has
buybacks, so you just keep on going until
Dire's
someone
middle
does.
barracks has
And
fallen.
this Roshan is always free. And they have a courier in there too. They realize
Dire's
that
top
it's not
tower
actually
has fallen.
up quite yet, so
They just
we're going to keep on going. Probably just take 2
Dire's
sides and then
top
go back for the
barracks
rush
has
here.
fallen.
The bottom tier 2 tower is still alive. NIGMA are just going
Dire's
to
top barracks
hang around
has
and
fallen.
wait. Hopefully they can get some kind of a miracle fight pretty soon. That's what they're hoping for.
That's what they need. That's what they need. But it's going to be probably high ground for a while now for them. Leaving the base going to feel like a pretty scary prospect. I mean, GPK is playing a phenomenal Magnus here. Jumping in and finding Miracle there is just completely. I mean, that's that team fight gone, and they can't leave the crowd behind. Like they have to turn that into a fight then. And you
Exactly. Epileptic Kid and
Radiant
GPK,
are
they
scared.
just been
Roshan
haunting
has
Miracle
fallen
the
to the
entire
Radiant.
game whenever a fight breaks out, man. Miracle cannot find a break whatsoever. He even had the spider legs in the engagement because he knows how important his positioning is going to be against these 2 guys.
absolutely.
GPK is so patient, not jumping anybody else, only waiting for that Jaw Ranger to show up, popping the reverse polarity on her, trying to score her back into his team. Smoke up, this is it. This is the last
Defending this
hurrah
high
right here.
ground. They want to see if they can do something, but unfortunately, the worst possible hero jumps up onto the high ground. Mind control. He's throwing his body into this one, but there's a satanic counter. He can't get the heals on immediately. Heals out as well. Let's get it losing most of his stuff. GPK's are flying on through. Iron Man's going to lose his life, and it looks like Lifeart's going down as well. No buyback on either. They're just trying to desperately fight into this one, but there is no fight to be had. GH looks like he's going to lose his life. They have killed off Epileptic Kid once, but unfortunately, he'll need to do it again, and GH is going to die. 3 heroes out of the equation. Miracle and we just left that fight pretty much the moment it started. They realized there was nothing to be done there, but unfortunately, it's just going to be 2 heroes trying to defend this high ground. Maybe the bench will be
Dire's
back in
bottom
time,
tower
but
has
I
fallen.
think this is going to be mega creeps for VPP right now.
Dire's bottom tower
It's
is
so
under
hard,
attack.
especially with that Aegis hero going in first. You just can't help but fall
Onto
into
Wee, he's in some trouble. GPK comes in with his skills to drag it back out of position. That one, not the hero dead. Weeheart eats the dirt. They've even left behind a faded roach as they get onto the tip from 3.
No! 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 No!
Dire's middle tower
Might be right
is
in
under
front of
attack.
him.
That's gonna be it. They're gonna wait 5 more seconds for the Elder Titan and the last strike to spawn.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower has fallen.
Fighting.
As well, NIGMA, you need to do something here. I mean, there's heroes respawning, and you know what? First Pro Prodigy, they're just going to take the safest route possible. They're going to back themselves out, leave them to suffer with the megas.
There's a lot of
Hello?
respect.
Wait.
They have a smoke. Take back. Heal up
They're
PPE
chilling.
first. Wait for that
Healing up, yep.
polarity.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's waiting. Oh, they're going to go, actually. Weave was able to make a jump here. Tries to jump onto Mill, but in comes the anti-armor. Takes him down as well. And that is going to be a kill, but Mill with the back line. But he's in trouble. A missile blade out onto the Drow Range. GPK coming to help him out as well. And the 2 cores will bring down the ground. The supernova from the side of NIGMA. At the very least, and GPK DK dropping down the RP onto the Mars, trying to control him up, but he's stunned up some duration on this. I can't really do a whole lot. GH now turning it around, but Iron Man's already losing life. But here comes Epileptic Kid, here comes the big guns, here comes the damage. But Pro Prodigy will be taking game number 1 in this best of 3 series as they take down NIGMA for the first game. And that was a hell of a performance. They played so well on that one. That was, was a absolute demonstration from the side of Virtus Pro Prodigy on how to play against a drought.
That was actually insane from VP Prodigy, that all they had to do was take one fight, one engagement on Roshan, Nick Aegis, and that was it. That just blew up the entire game. And NIGMA kind of
Not this time.
Eat your two.
What did you expect? Let it go! Dare strike the god of war! Curse you! Look at him go!
might.
Strength renewed and purpose with it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Here's fear in your eyes. Oh.
I'll take that. Just what the
Have another. A barrel of blast.
May the drow keep you safe. Put it out of your mind.
You're doomed. I share my pain.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yes. That is not yours to offer. Regeneration! Ownage.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Body stokes the furnace.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Divinely given.
Radiant are scanning.
This should make my life easier.
Your Shan has fallen to the dark. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Accustom yourself to loss. It suits you. Even so, strength you for no purpose is that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Thanks.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
스캔 돌려야 돼요. 스캔 돌려야 된다고요.
Invisibility.